sound fantastic. The CD is amazing.
Thank
I love it.
you.
I loved your first one, and I love this one. And I was telling you back there that I'm telling you, track 2 should be your next single.
Track number
Karma.
2 is her favorite, Karma.
Karma.
Are you mad at somebody?
No, I just think it's a beautiful song. No, I'm not mad at nobody.
Good.
No, but I just think it's a great song.
Thank you.
And
very
it's
much.
probably going to debut the way it's selling right now at #1, right?
It's going pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it. Thank you.
Yeah, you need to have this, and we'll give it all to you. Everybody's getting one. Yeah. It's free. They're so happy. Yeah. All right. Oh, they love the free stuff. And they love you too. But and what's great about you is, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22 years old. This all happened when you were 19, the first album.
Yeah.
And you were so down to earth that you did not let this go to your head.
No, You know, I have my mother is with me all the time. She's a very strong woman. And even when she's not with me, her voice always seems to be with me.
Now, does she travel with you?
She does. Most of the time she does. Sometimes I have to tell her, Mom,
Yeah.
I know you're tired.
Yeah.
Because it's rough out here, you know what I mean? But she's such a trooper. She's a party animal.
Yeah.
On the low.
She seems great, but I
likes to
mean,
party.
she obviously saw your talent and took care of. I mean, she raised you well.
She did. I'm really, really proud of her too, because you know it's hard, and as a single parent, you know it's tough. And she really, really always gave me love, and most of all, you know, made me feel that. And I think that's the reason why I am who I am. It's because of her.
I agree with you. I think our parents have a tremendous part in who we end up being.
Yeah.
And, so you had this moment recently that had to be incredible, because you're meeting all of a sudden, you're meeting all your idols.
Yeah.
And you're on stage, and who jumped up on stage?
Okay, so I'm on stage. Stevie Wonder gets on stage. Okay? And so, wow, if I haven't said a million times, if I could just watch him play, if I could just be there and watch him play, I've said that a million times. So he gets on stage, and there he goes, starts playing, just lightly. Alicia, what do you want me to sing? I'm like, I can't think of anything. I mean, all I can think of is like, you know, You Are the Sunshine of My Life, and, you know, like your biggest songs, but I really wanted to do a deep song.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember anything. I was such an idiot. And so finally I went for As.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, one of your favorite songs.
That is my favorite song.
Is one of my favorite songs,
Yeah.
too. But we had such a good time singing it.
I bet.
And it was really fantastic.
Well, I bet. I can't imagine the two of you singing together.
Wow. I don't think I sang too much. I was probably a little nervous.
He's somebody I want to have on the show, so please, if
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's
I know,
funny.
he's hilarious. I hosted an award show, and he walked up to me and said, "You're not going to wear those shoes, are you?" He's hilarious.
We've really been only getting to know each other for the last couple of years, but we've really grown to sort of become sisters.
For sure. And you know, there's just, you know how when you meet people and you know that there's a kindred spirit, but you know, sometimes it doesn't pan out the way you imagine that it will. And with you, Brandi, I feel like it's, you know, I've met somebody that is such a true sister. Like, I can call you and say, hey, and you can call me and say, hey, and we show up for each other. And it's like a very rare thing.
It is a rare thing.
I really
it's
cherish
priceless.
it.
I do too.
Same.
Man, and also, we are nominated for Song of the Year this year at
Yes,
the Grammys.
Oh my gosh.
A Beautiful Noise.
This song, A Beautiful Noise, guys, it's like so special. It's so special. And I remember you called me and you said, you know, this song is something so incredible. And obviously it was right before election at the time. And we were both really trying to find the right moment for it. And what could it be something special? And the fact that it's written, produced, engineered by all women, which is incredible.
From so many different walks of life.
You know, so many different walks of life. And, you know, I have an organization that you have supported, and it's called She Is the Music, and it really is all about
She Is the Music,
creating
all day long.
more equity within the music business so that women have a proper seat at the table, which we know is, you know, just the only right way for it to be. And so this record was really a representation of all of that. And then we were able to put it on, you know, we were able to put it in a show, integrate it into a show that really, I feel, had a beautiful momentum.
Yeah.
And made a beautiful noise. And
It
it's
did
all
make a
about-
beautiful noise. I mean, it was timely at the time, and I wish it weren't timely at the moment, but it really is with everything that's happening with, you know, restrictive voters' rights being stripped away from people, particularly in Georgia. When I hear that song, my heart really goes out to them, and I think about Stacey Abrams and what a pillar she is. All of us, a big inspiration behind that song.
Yes, Stacey. So much love for Stacey. Look at this gorgeous woman.
So you have boys.
Yes, I do.
I have girls. Do your boys think you're cool? Do they listen to you? What are they into?
Do they think I'm cool?
Do they think you're cool? I'm curious about this.
You know, I think they think I'm cool, but I do have to remind them. I'm like, do you know who your mother is? Like, do you know how many people want to spend time with me? What do you mean you don't want to be with me right now?
That's what I'm saying.
So sometimes I do have to remind them a little bit. Or how about when I'm singing, like maybe it's nighttime and I'm like singing to them or something. They're like, Ma. I'm like, what?
I'm appalled.
What?
Yeah.
You don't want me to sing to what?
I know.
What's happening? So, but they're so sweet, and Egypt is like my partner too.
I've been watching Egypt play piano on Instagram.
Play piano together. He's playing piano.
Man, somebody just told me that's your first piano ever that he's playing.
That is my very first piano. I was actually, when I was first signed to Columbia Records, that was part of the reason why I signed that piano, and he plays that piano today.
He's breathtaking as well.
Thank you.
And I want to talk a little bit about your book, Girl on Fire. Can you tell everybody what's going on? What's this thing about, and why'd you do it?
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's actually a graphic novel, which is really, really so powerful. The main character, her name is Lolo Wright, and she lives in Brooklyn, New York, of course, and she discovers that she has these superpowers when her brother is racially profiled by the police. So she wants to protect him, and she has no idea that this kind of energy is going to come from her. It changes her whole life. And so she spends the time trying to figure out what is she supposed to do with it, how is she supposed to control it, and how can she change things with it.
Oh my God.
And I think it's a powerful metaphor.
That's so powerful.
About
And it's so beautiful, too.
Yes.
Let me show you the inside of it. It's just gorgeous. Like,
Brittany
really hip.
Williams is the illustrator, and co-written by Andrew Weiner. And I love it because it's a beautiful way to get inside of reading. I'm a big fan of reading. It changed my life and made me a writer that
You're
I
an
am.
amazing writer.
You're an amazing
In every sense.
Listen. Okay.